A cylinder blast at Rajgopal Nagar this morning left a family suffering with major burns, destroying the neighbor's house as well. Here's a report.
It was early this morning when the residents of Rajgopal Nagar heard a loud and earth-shattering sound. Panicked and terrified, the residents came out of their houses only to see Nagaratna's house up in flames. Nagaratna, a housewife who resides in the same locality with her husband and a newly born child, is said to have forgotten to switch off the gas regulator last night. The residents recollect the horrific scene.
ದಮ್ಮಂತಲ್ಲ ದಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಇದು ಬಂದ್ವಿ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಸೀಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ತಳಗೆ ಬಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ಈಚೆಡೆ ಹೊರ ಬಿದ್ದು ಬಂದೋ ಸರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅತ್ತಿಂದವ ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗಿ ತಾಯಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹುಡುಗ ಒಂದು ಮಗ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವ್ರು ಸರ್. ನಾವು ಅವ್ರ ಮನೇಲಿ ಬಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಒಂದೇ ಸರ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದು, ಇನ್ನೇನು ನೋಡೋದು ಸರ್. ನಾವು ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಗನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರು ಹೋದ್ರು ಸರ್.
The blast, which was of high intensity, affected the neighbors' houses as well and created cracks in the building. The victims were shifted to Victoria Hospital, where the doctors declared that the victims had suffered 40% burns and the victims needed more medical attention.
ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಗಾಯಗಳಾಗವು ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಮನೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಮಗುಗೆ, ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗೂ ಫುಲ್ ಎದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಟ್ಟೋಗಿದೆ, ಆ ಮಗುನೂ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಸು, ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇಂಜರಸ್.
The cops have registered a case and are looking into all possible angles.
Today morning, the residents of Rajgopal Nagar heard a huge blast, and the moment they came here, they saw this entire house up in flames. Now this is the neighboring house of where Nagaratna used to stay, and the impact was so powerful that even the neighboring houses were affected, and you can actually see the sheet of this neighboring house which is being destroyed, and also damaging the neighbor's house. The neighbor's windows have been broken. That was the bedroom. Nagaratna, her husband and her child was sleeping. You can actually see the entire bed has been burnt. You can see down also there's a bad burn smell coming from this room, and look at that wall there. Now this wall has been completely pushed aside. It almost looks like a powerful earthquake struck this house, and that is the intensity of the blast, and that's what has caused this entire incident to happen so badly that Nagaratna, her husband and her child have been affected. There have been speculations going on from the morning that this can be a cylinder blast. Nagaratna could have forgotten to actually switch off the regulator, the gas regulator, and that's how this blast happened. But when you actually take a look at the kitchen here, the kitchen looks so smooth, it doesn't have any burn marks, no signs of any fire, and that is what we wonder, whether this was a cylinder blast or not. The bad news is that Nagaratna, her husband and her newly born child have suffered 40% burns and are admitted to the Victoria Hospital. How did this incident happen? What could have led to such a big blast? And what the authorities will do in the future remains to be seen. With camera person Sudhakar, this is Vivek Vinayak for News9, Bengaluru.
KSRTC, following BMTC's footsteps, is all set to hike fares by at least 8%. Get ready for costly commuting in the next two days.
It was a shock for Bengalurians when BMTC hiked ticket fares by 15% only 3 days back. With the recent hike, BMTC has the ignominy of being the costliest transport system in the country. The Transport Minister claims that heavy loss, increase in diesel prices every month, and also the increase in expenditure including staff salary had compelled the corporation to hike their fares. Now it is the turn of the KSRTC, the parent organization of BMTC, to increase the fare tickets. It has come to light that KSRTC has incurred a loss of rupees 120 crores last year and has submitted the proposal about fare hiking 3 times to the government in the last year. It too has sought a hike of 15%, but going by the rumours, it may get the nod to increase the fares anywhere between 6 to 8%. The NEKWRTC too will affect a hike once KSRTC does so.
ಒಂದು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ KSRTC ಅಥವಾ BMTC ಅಥವಾ NW ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ 4 ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಬಸ್ ದರ ಏರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡದೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಎರಡನೇದು ನಷ್ಟ ಆದಂಥ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಆದರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಬಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಬಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಬೆಲೆ ಏರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡದೆ ನಾವು ನಡೆಸಬಹುದು.
Well, the Transport Minister has defended the hike. We try to explain his defense tactics to you. Minister is defending the corporation's move to increase ticket fares. It is said that rupees 899 crores was exclusively kept aside to pay salaries for the staff this year as against last year's rupees 758 crores. It has spent about rupees 604 crores on fuel account last year, but this time around it has gone up by rupees 743 crores. Adding to this, it has availed rupees 360 crores loan and the accumulative loan amount has gone up to rupees 660 crores. The corporation is paying rupees 60 crore interest on this loan amount. All these factors have compelled it to increase ticket fares by 15%. The Transport Corporation has decided to put the burden on the common man to cover its losses. On the other hand, the government, which releases several crores of rupees for various projects, could have helped its transport agency to come out of the losses. But alas, it too wants to burden the common man, which is totally unfair. Pavitra for News9, Bengaluru.
The Indian tricolour went up for the first time in the London Paralympics this year when high jumper Girisha leapt to a silver medal in the men's high jump at the Olympic Stadium. But even after soaring to new heights and receiving the Padma Shri, Girish is still jobless. He has blamed the state government for not keeping its promise and said that he was neglected by the sports minister. Indeed, a shame for the state. A person who went on to win a silver medal at the Paralympics has been rendered jobless right now, and he has spoken out this time around. And moving on, while people across the country are engaged in celebrating Akshaya Tritiya and buying gold, many filmmakers across the city chose this occasion to launch their ventures.
Today is not just an auspicious day for jewellery merchants. It seems that even filmmakers couldn't have found a better and auspicious date to kickstart their upcoming projects. The auspicious occasion marked the muhurtam of not just one but many movies. Linga. Just a week before the release of his upcoming magnum opus Kochadayan, superstar Rajinikanth has started working on his next project titled Linga. Linga, that will be produced by Rockline Venkatesh and directed by K.S. Ravikumar, was launched in Mysore with a puja in the famous Samundeshwari temple. The superstar was clad in the traditional white shirt and dhoti, and he was also seen with a thick moustache and new hairstyle, which will be one of his looks for Linga. Rajinikanth's good friend Kannada superstar Ambarish and actress wife Sumalata took part in the puja and wished the team a grand success. Linga stars Rajinikanth in dual roles, and Anushka and Sonakshi Sinha have been confirmed as heroines. Telugu actor Jagapati Babu will be donning an important role in the film. Sringara. Crazy star Ravi Chandran, whose Manikya did well at the box office, seemed happy about the launch of his forthcoming film Sringara. An A.V. Nagendra Prasad directorial, the film will see Ravi Chandran romancing the southern siren Lakshmi Rai. The sultry actress also arrived at the Muhurat donning a bright yellow dress. Yet another prominent face present at the do was Ragini Dwivedi. The film is going to be an out-and-out family entertainer and is sure to strike a chord with the sandalwood audience. Siddhartha. Apart from Sringara Rama, makers of Siddhartha 2 chose this auspicious date. Yet another film that had its Muhurat on the auspicious day was Siddhartha. Marking the debut of Vinay Raghavendra Rajkumar, the film's Muhurta saw Uncle Puneet Rajkumar accompanying him at the do. Comedy star Jaggesh and rocking star Yash were also present. Mumbai girl Apurva, who will be seen romancing Vinay, also made an appearance wearing a red top on a long skirt. Well, apart from the filmmakers, even jewellery merchants were seen making a merry on the occasion. Take a look at the gold prices and we'll tell you how the turnover has been like this as compared to the previous one. While the prices of 22-carat gold per gram was estimated to be 2,799 rupees, for 24-carat gold it was 3,050 rupees. Meanwhile, prices of the white metal was at 4,190 rupees for 10 grams. While last year the turnover was 1,100 crore rupees, this time around the merchants are expecting a turnover of around 1,450 crore rupees, which means an 8 to 10% increase in the turnover as compared to the previous year.
No, actually today is Akshaya Tritiya. It is auspicious day, and as our ancestors has brought from before 10 years, so we have continued the same thing. So we buy every year over in Sai Gold Palace as usual as Akshaya Tritiya, where it is so good. They say that to it is good to buy gold on this day.
Well, there you go. Not just the jewelry merchants, but even filmmakers were seen capitalizing on the occasion. Akshaya Tritiya definitely seems to be lucky for any new project. With so many filmmakers opting to schedule the muhurta of their films, let's see how lucky the day turns out to be. Harish Upadhyaya for News9 Bengaluru.
One would usually expect beautiful models walking the ramp in a fashion show, but the fashion show held in one of the city colleges today, no stars but students. Take a look.
The colourful apparels and the matching ornaments. The girls doing catwalks here are not professional models, but the students who want to make a name in the world of fashion. The girls look no inferior to any noted model for that matter. What is more significant about this show is that the apparel you see have been designed by the students themselves. You must be wondering how students could have designed such outfits. Well, they are pursuing the fashion designing course in Surana College of Bengaluru. The Ghagra cholis designed by them caught the attention of onlookers.
It was very good and it was awesome to walk on the ramp with our own costume, with our own design costume. Yeah, today is Akshaya Tritiya also, so we are feeling very good to walk on the ramp with our own design costumes.
Today being Akshaya Tritiya, girls chose to use matching jewelry as well. The chosen ornaments matched the apparel, making it a wonderful cocktail. Well, a word of praise should go to the way they had styled their hair. Look here, the beautiful braids, the matching jewelry to go with. Isn't it awesome?
ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೇಗೂ ಅಕ್ಷಯ ತೃತೀಯ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಾವು ಸುರಾನ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಹುಡುಗಿರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಔಟ್ಫಿಟ್ಸ್ನ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಕ್ಷಯ ತೃತೀಯಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ರಿ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು, ದಪ್ಪಗಿರೋರು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು, ಸಣ್ಣಗಿರೋರು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು, ಆ ಥರ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ರಿನೇ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಔಟ್ಫಿಟ್ಸ್ನ ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಬ್ರೈಡಲ್ ಔಟ್ಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೂ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮೇಕಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಹೇರ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಟ್ರೆಂಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು
Usually the models wear apparel designed by fashion designers and walk the ramp. But here the girls not only designed the clothes but also wore them and walked the ramp. Amrita Patil, News9, Bengaluru.